Hello guys, and thank you so much for tuning in again. I know it's been a long time since I've posted a video. I've just haven't been feeling good with my MS, and if I'm stuttering, I apologize. That's just one of my symptoms of my MS. Well, I know I showed this gun before in a couple of videos, but I just want to really showcase this gun again. This is the Cimarron Pistolero, chambered in 45. Like I've said before, this is a fantastic gun, and I absolutely enjoy it. Like I've showed before in a previous video of my belt that I made specifically for this firearm. I mean, if you're gonna get a single action revolver, you need a belt and a holster to go with it, right? I mean, so I couldn't resist. I had to make this holster and belt to go with this firearm, and so I have right here. This is 25 bullets in the back for this, and so I have it so that you can, well, for me, I have it so these are buttons, so I can replace the buckle if I want, put any kind of buckles I want on it. I have these cool little, I don't know, I don't remember what they're called. I have these little medallions on there, just kind of add to the look. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but this is like a silver and gold accent, which is pretty sweet because the Pistolero has this brass and, well, I mean, it's blued in the case hardening, so I think it looks kind of goes with it. So anyways, put the belt off to the side. So the Cimarron Pistolero, fabulous gun. I've shot this so many times. I took it to the range thinking I was probably going to shoot maybe just a handful of bullets. No, I ended up shooting over 100 rounds in this gun. It is a really enjoyable, easy gun to shoot. If you haven't shot a single action revolver, you really need to. It is so fun. You won't regret it. You know, it is very enjoyable. Yes, it is a slower shooter than your modern semi-auto centerfire pistols, but it's just great. You know, you load it with here. This is your loading gate, so that's where you put your bullets in. You have to put it in half cock to free the cylinder. And then you put your bullets in one at a time. And then once it's in, and you just cock it all the way back and slowly put the hammer down, and you're ready to go. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much details because a lot of you single action shooters out there, you load 5 in here to to safely carry it. So I guess I would just briefly touch on that. So what you do, you put a bullet in here. I'll put these empty bullets in. So you put a bullet in, and then you skip one, and then you put 4 more in. 1, 2. These are empty, by the way. 3. And 4. So once you put your 4th bullet in, close your gate, you put your hammer all the way back. Reason for that, you never drop a hammer when it's half cocked or whatever. You always put it all the way back, then drop it. You don't want to mess with the mechanism. Then when you drop the hammer, it's going to drop on an empty cylinder. I don't know if you can see in that crack, maybe if I see it is resting. You can kind of see that firing pin move a little bit, but it is on an empty cylinder. So that way your hammer, your firing pin is not touching a live primer. Then obviously when you shoot, you bang, bang, bang. You know, you just shoot the gun, and that's it. I have that. So anyways, so it is totally normal for the firing pin to have a little wiggle room. I had someone ask me about that before, and honestly, I didn't know why it wiggled, and so I had to do some research. So it is supposed to wiggle. I like that. I'm focused, but the pistol's not focused. But the reason is because it needs a little bit of wiggle room to go inside the little chamber in there, whatever it's called. Because when it strikes the primer, it has that little wiggle room so that it won't go straight down into the primer, which could puncture the primer. It hits it so it hits it enough, but it won't like puncture the primer. I don't know if I explained that. I don't think I explained it all that good, but there's a reason. It's supposed to wiggle. It's that is totally normal. And then once you're done shooting, to get it. Sometimes the bullets will fall out on its own, but if not, most of the times it won't. You have this little like plunger here, this little rod, so that helps pushes the bullets out, the empty rounds out, and so it's pretty much it. And the gun is so easy to shoot, so fun to shoot. I don't know if I just got lucky with mine, because mine is pretty accurate. So it's a straight shooter. I've never had any issues with it. There is a little, I know it's kind of scary that the gun's pointing towards me. There is a little channel here which you can see mostly once the gun is cocked. Then you can see the channel and line up your sight. Yeah. It's a gun. Fun revolver to shoot. Just the ergonomics of it, it's just the way it's designed. I don't know, it feels really comfortable in the hand. Especially when it's in the holster. When you, obviously, because that handle just sticks out. I mean, you can just get an easy grip on that really quick. And so I got mine the 45 long Colt. Figure if I'm gonna get a single action Colt clone, might as well just go for the 45, and don't regret it. This was a really fun gun to shoot. Again, it's also really easy to take down. Half cock it, and then right here you have your pin, and just pull the pin out, and the cylinder just plops right out. So it makes it easy to clean, and it's also easy to put back together. And then you just put the pin back in, and then you're ready to go. And so I've had this gun for almost a year, and I haven't had any issues with it. I don't know. I know I've said it so many times. I probably said it too much, but this is a fun, enjoyable, easy gun to shoot. So get one. Check it out. If you have a range near you where you can rent a gun, rent one of these. Rent a single action revolver. It adds a whole new aspect to shooting. These are a joy to shoot. So again, the Cimarron Pistolero 45. Okay, and just to give you a really close look at the Cimarron Pistolero 45. It has this really beautiful wood handle, wood grip with the brass. This really, beautiful case hardening color on it with the blued cylinder and barrel. So this is the Pistolero 45, and it is just an overall just a beautiful gun. It is well made. It is such a joy to shoot.